Mamluks, don't mind this army that's on your borders. There's nothing bad happening. Only problem is you guys chose an administrative ID group, so now we're trying to do like coring and an ID group, and I really don't want to fall behind on admin tech either, just because I'd like to keep that bonus going. Plus we've got great modifiers right now. Scientific revolution, legalism. We have the Islamic Center. Let's just take that for now. Might as well wait for one more claim. Okay, so we have one primary stack, and you are definitely like a secondary stack. And then we've got these guys that are just kind of like the... eventually going to turn into a bigger stack. Or like, rather, another stack. We'll have them drill back here in Homs, in case we want them. And these two stacks should be sufficient, I think, to go murder the Mamluks. They don't even have anything stopping me from getting to their capital, and they're 3 techs behind. Just gonna wait for one more claim, and then we'll go attack him. Am I done with Rogue Tech, or will you see more soon? Well, I like the game. I'd like to play it more, but the thing is that right now we have like, you know, 1,100 people watching, and if I switch to Rogue Tech, we're going to be down to probably 400 to 500 in no time at all. So it's just really not the ideal game for me to play. Economically, like I really shouldn't spend a lot of time playing it unless I'm absolutely sick of EU4, which I'm not right now, so... I mean, I am a little bit salty about the peace deals and stuff that have been happening. Like with the Timurids, was kind of annoying, and then the Ottomans being unwilling to cooperate and just let me kill them. Let's get... who is there right now? 4310? Oh, that's so bad. Thiefy, I want you there. I want the 4310... to come off. I'd really like another leader with a good siege pip, but... So, I'm not gonna, like, really, like, push him super hard. Just gonna make this an easy war. We will wait until he's on, you know, get like 30-40 war score, wait till he's on medium enthusiasm or low enthusiasm, and then we will just demand what we can take. We'll try to take most of his coastline, just to ruin his ability to have a navy in the future. It's better to wage multiple, shorter, easier wars, and then be able to, like, immediately declare more wars than it is to 100% somebody and then have to sit around doing nothing for a long time. Oh, you're gonna get trapped in a mountain fort, sir. 11th, 13th? Yeah, you're in trouble. Okay, before he can actually threaten to take any of my provinces, we'll just take the provinces that we can. Let's take Suez as well to cut him off. Potential coalition with just him, that's no big deal. Sinai, I think, is slightly more defensive than Suez, and Sinai also cuts him off. Development is 7 versus 4. Let's take Sinai instead. And I'd like to take that Al-Karak fort, if I could. That's a fair trade. No what? We don't have any manpower. It's time for peace. And of course, some provinces. Bosnia is broken free. I'm still spying on this guy for some reason. Don't really need to be. I don't want to be friends with you. I only have 4 out of 6 relations. We should probably integrate Fars. Let's remember to turn on that policy this time. I'll turn it on now. We should also just integrate Ajam as well. The Ottomans are willing to royal marry me, even though I rivaled them. They've decided, after all of that, that maybe that was a mistake and that we should be friends. Well, it's too late for that, Ottomans. We're enemies now. No friendliness allowed. Now he has a crusade called against him. He's gonna die. Nope. He's definitely gonna die. Hey look, the Mamluks are guaranteeing this guy. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to the Mamluks. That does ruin my ability to core for a moment, but... let's send you over to Cairo. We'll just separate piece him for a bunch of money this time. We'll still end up with like a 5 to 6 year truce or whatever, and... I think that garrison is already very weak. You could just assault, but... unfortunately, this is delaying my cores, so I should have waited. I just got kind of eager. I know, I need to use my relationship slots more efficiently. I don't want to, though. Just doesn't feel necessary right now, you know? Whoops. We're like super far ahead of time on tech. Yeah, that's pretty much right. Yep. The idea that I need to peace out, but I also need to declare war. I gotta admit, it's kind of interesting how easily they're just, like, ignoring my fort and just, like, walking right past it right now. So, probably gonna want to build another fort in Sinai just to close this passage. And all we're really looking for with the Mamluks is enough individual war score to peace out for money. We have negative 16 reasons for white peace right now. His enthusiasm is not going to stay high for very long. Not with his capital occupied. You don't think I'm actually scared of your army, do you? Mr. Honking Antelope is a siege specialist, yet he lacks very many siege pips. White peace for a short truce? I could use some money right now, and besides softening him up a bit by actually making him go into debt. It's just gonna prevent him from being reasonable. Ah, we're getting caught while drilling. Apparently my drilling army can beat them. That's funny. Your lands are mine. And back to spying on the Mamluks. And we probably have quite a few buildings that need to be built right now. Yeah, look at this. Bragdad? We build a workshop in Bragdad, we can have 0.69 ducats a month. Like, been really missing out on some of these upgrades by focusing on silly things like wars with the Ottomans. Man, they're really mad. We do need more forts. Like, higher level forts, rather. As well. Let's upgrade Al-Karak and probably Sinai. Just because they're on the borders. Take this guy's coastline, hoping that he'll move his capital. He might. It's isolated. Also being sieged by Hassa. Or somebody. Sharjah. Who the hell's Sharjah? I have no idea. Alright, so Fars is about to be integrated. The autonomy here is rather high. 100%, huh? Weird. Need to get some of the estuaries upgraded. And the other thing that we definitely need more of is barracks. I need some more base manpower. Bum. Yeah, I don't have any rebels. What are you talking about? I'm confused by your statements. You know, there is a Najd core here. Let's cancel that core. We're going to create Najd. And... where's Abarku? Abarku. We could release Isfahan out of this. I think we currently have, what? Yeah, we still have relations. Let's release that guy again. I just paid to integrate it, but it's very inexpensive. And he's on our borders. He doesn't have any cores, but we can make him into a march or something. I just don't need to expand in this direction. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just make him into a march so I don't get money from him. I don't get tempted to, like, tax him into oblivion. I want somebody over here to block me from expanding to the east. You know? What about this land? Do we need the land down here? We're gonna make Najd into a guy as well. Now, Najd would also be a good march. How far are we off? We have 40 out of 96. Just need to basically murder the Mamluks a lot. Eventually get down to Yemen. We're a bit truce locked right now. Yemen has a bunch of returnable cores. I wonder if he would accept vassalization from me. He has too much development, apparently. Plenty of admin for best CB. No, we're actually not quite caught up on admin. We are ahead of time on tech, but we have one last idea to take before we can really start to just conquest land. But we do have it now. Those are some beautiful borders, aren't they? Yep, let's check our policies. Unfortunately, they are not Diplo. We have no Diplo policies yet. We're currently running the diplomatic annexation policy, and I can't turn that off for another 5 years. We could integrate Georgia. He's in a node that's completely upstream from me, so I think I'm actually just going to do the same thing I did the other guys. Just going to make him into a march. We're not going to get nearly as much taxation from our vassals anymore, but our income's getting strong from other sources anyway. So we'll just let him, you know, live up there, and that's fine. Shervin, I wanted to kill at some point. And Mazarandan, I also don't really... Wait, what the hell? When did this happen? Did I completely miss this? I must have. Biapis lost all of his cores to Mazarandan. Whoops. When did that happen? This was occupied by rebels in 1591. Oh my gosh, I think what happened is that he had... No, that was in 1533. April of 1591. Like, last year. Mazarandan somehow... I mean, it's not going to be a big deal to return it, it's just kind of weird. You were telling me? I could have sworn I didn't see those. I don't know. I didn't see them. Buttons, 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 buttons. I need this army. I was just thinking, oh, I'll just integrate this guy. I was like, wait a minute. Mazarandan, that's not my subject. I can either integrate him because we have the policy on, or I could turn him into a march as well. Then we'd have a march with a mountain fort here, march with a mountain fort here, somebody up north, just a bunch of marches. Marches would be a lot more useful to us than the money that we were getting before. Now that we have money from other sources, marches will just be autonomous siegers, and I can just focus on... Like, there'll be autonomous carpet siegers. I can focus on things like battles and having the right amount of artillery and stuff, while they'll just do all the carpet sieging. Look at them go marching. Marches. Get it? Get it? Because they're marches? They're marching? Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep him around. This is a pretty darn easy achievement, I think. It's already taken way too long. Way longer than it needed to. Feels like. Come on, take the fort. Look at Shervin. Shervin's been surrounded by my country for like the last 50 to 100 years, so his tech skew is really funny. 11, 12, 16. He's like, please don't kill me. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die. Didn't take very long. The only problem with Biapis as a march is that he is the same color as me, for the most part. Alright, yeah. Time for two more. We don't have, like, stupendous army tradition or anything, but I do need two more generals. And I just saw out of the blue, Sir Rhaegar says that he wants to lead, so sure, why not? The preemptive I shall lead. Oh, 3344, he's so good. Who else? One more. Oh, it's a beautiful name. Filthy Baguette. Filthy Baguette. Baguette. The Filthy Baguette. 2653. Pretty good for combat. We still have relationship slots. I think we just need this land. Dawasir? I have no truce with. Unfortunately, it's going to move us towards mysticism, and I want to take tech soon, so let's hold off on that. This is also going to move us away from it, though. Georgia has cores on Genoa. He's allied to France, but so what?